Scorpio. Look, let's see how this applies in terms of your love, relationships, romance, partnerships, marriages, short-term relationships, crushes. Okay, you've had a card fling out. What was it? Okay, Ace of Swords. Good energy here. The Hierophant. The Fool. Chariot. Lovers. Wow. Okay, King of Wands. Beautiful energy. I did mention fated things coming in with the Wheel of Fortune. For some of you, there's someone that you'll actually end up married to, that you'll be meeting. Something about rebirth here. So I said emergence, and it's almost like someone is going to emerge from the darkness and tell you of their feelings, and you're going to take a chance on them, Scorpio. It's almost like someone's coming forward and presenting themselves with the Lovers card, and this is a strong twin flame soulmate relationship, so it's not something you should ignore. I think it's someone that can change your life in a very, very drastic way. Now, this doesn't have to be someone romantic. It could be, because you do have the Chariot card. It could show astrological compatibility between the two of you, that the two of you balance each other out, that you complement each other's lifestyles and each other's lives. And the Hierophant can signify that this is someone that has marriage around them or is wanting commitment and wanting to settle down with you. But I also feel like this person has had their eye on you for some time now. And I did mention the King of Pentacles coming up in the general reading could signify that you're actually establishing roots. You're establishing some sort of relationship in the physical. So I feel for a lot of you, there's something about a label that's being placed to something here. A label that's going to be placed on a relationship or on a marriage. I do feel for those that have had a somewhat chaotic time, maybe if there's been a bit of disharmony or you've been trying to battle it out with an ex or an ex-partner, I feel like relationship-wise, there's harmony that's coming into place here. So maybe you've been encountering a breakup or a divorce, and if this is the case, I feel for some of you, there's someone that's going to re-emerge, whether it's the same person from your past or the person you're currently dealing with in a hard or arduous situation. I feel like this person is going to actually come back. They're re-emerging because this is a major theme for you this month. And I feel if it's not directly you, Scorpio, then it's someone around you, and it could be a Cancer, Gemini, Aries, or Taurus if you're dealing with one of these signs. But I do feel it is a strong a water sign as well, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So it could be a fellow water sign you have been dealing with romantically. But I feel there's the energy of re-emergence and sailing into the sunset. I feel for some of you, you're going into something unknown. As much as you're establishing roots, someone is keeping you on your toes here, Scorpio. And you'll be surprised by how much the feelings grow. Now, there's something about a challenge here to be with each other. For some reason, you're actually being held back from one another. So I'm not sure if this is the universe that's sending you obstacles, trials, and tribulations, or if for some reason there's a bit of incompatibility actually between the two of you, but there could be something holding you back. And I almost feel like something is worth fighting for here with the Ace of Swords, and it could be this other person that you're dealing with romantically. Because you did have that Nine of Swords energy, so you're obviously anxious for something here, Scorpio. It's an energy of anticipation, I feel, with the Fool card here. The King of Wands is quite an anxious energy. He can't really sit still. He wants things to change. He wants developments. He wants to see things in the physical. And I feel for a lot of you, someone could be very, very demanding of your attention and your love. For some of you, I feel like you need to come together and finally open up about something. Whether it's finally being yourself, the Queen of Cups is you in your natural element, so finally showing the other person your complete true self, your complete true colors, or them showing you their true colors is what I'm seeing that will actually occur. And, it could be a little bit intimidating for some of you, but I definitely feel the major theme is, re-emergence and this wonderful energy of motion. For some of you, there's a holiday or a trip with someone special that's coming up that'll actually expose a lot, or you'll actually encounter this person that will actually come back into your life and want to play a major role here for you, because there's a very, very deep connection here with the Lovers card for some of you. And it could be with the King of Wands. It could be with the Fire King. I did mention quite a few signs. But this energy here really, really reiterates that someone's coming back and maybe they want a second chance. I don't think so though. I think it's someone brand new that you're actually going to see in a different light, Scorpio. So you may have not considered them in this sort of love aspect before, and it could be through career that the two of you meet. It could be someone that's quite successful, someone that you already know, but maybe they're in a superior position to you, or maybe you just aren't able to reconnect on a more personal level. But I think there'll be wonderful changes happening and definitely opportunities for the two of you to meet together. I feel for some of you that are single, there's a lot of dates happening. There's people that are wanting your attention. I feel several, Scorpio, and it could be that they're fighting over to see you, to have some of your time. There's a notion of someone coming out victorious here that's really going to grasp your attention here. And for those of you that feel something towards this connection, I would advise you explore it, because the Wheel of Fortune is almost telling you that it's worth exploring, that this person could move you into adventure, sensuality, passion, relationships. Remember this energy of sailing into the sunset and just going with it, this sort of energy around your relationships coming up. So this is really wonderful, I feel. But a lot of acceleration and movement happening within relationships. For some of you, you might even fall very, very quickly in love with someone that is around you. And you won't even know it. It's almost like you're a fool in love, or fools in love, or fools rushing in type of energy here. But most prominently, I feel like this could even be self-love, self-appreciation. It's not conceit, it's a healthy respect for oneself. And I think this is coming through, and you're actually going to attract someone in this sort of mind frame, in this sort of positive mind frame, this positive energy, you within your power. You're actually going to attract someone that's mirroring the same thing. So someone that has a lot of self-love and confidence, and the two of you could actually come together into a very beautiful relationship here that could be very successful and lead to something permanent. And for those that are married, I feel like you're finding love again, whether this is with the same person you've been attached to for many years, months, weeks, days now, or whether this is someone brand new, because the ace sometimes can bring new people into our lives. So for some of you, this may be very, very a very major love relationship that's actually coming in. Let's move on though and have a look at your career and creative pursuits and how these messages apply for you in this regard. For Scorpio, Seven of Pentacles, Hermit, Wheel of Fortune has come up twice. Okay, definitely major changes happening within career for a lot of you. A cycle is ending or a cycle is beginning here. Major, major transitions with the Wheel of Fortune, prosperity, luck, new opportunities that are coming to fruition here. I feel like for some of you there is, with the Five of Wands and the Seven of Wands, there's disharmony possibly with a fire sign, an Aries, Sagittarius or Leo. It could be a Virgo as well that's come up here, supported by further earth energy, so Taurus and Capricorn energy here as well. But I feel for a lot of you, either there's disharmony that's going on in the workplace, competitiveness, theft, something that will deter you from your current workplace or your current career, and it's actually going to lead you into something better. So a major theme for you is everything that happens is a blessing in disguise, especially if it's a negative, or in your eyes, what you may deem a negative experience. In hindsight, it's actually going to give you one of the most lucrative opportunities of the month, if not the year, because the Wheel of Fortune has come up twice. So this is the reading speaking, the cards speaking to us, telling us that it's double whammy. There could even be two opportunities, because, you do have the Ace of Pentacles here, but you also have the Ace of Swords. I know that was in regards to a love, but two aces and two wheels here. So this is major, but I feel it's going to come after a period of confrontation or conflict or competitive nature, or there's a delay or a setback. It could be an outing or a falling apart of a business relationship, but I feel it's all worthwhile. You might not see it then and there. And for some of you, I feel like if there has been some sort of confrontation in the workplace, or you felt competitive, or you felt like you had to account or report, sort of stand up for yourself, or have accountability in some regard, or maybe you've even been accused of doing something, Scorpio, and you've never felt more alone, or you've never felt like you've lacked more support. But I feel there's a reason why it's all happening. and everything's building up. There's an energy of things building up with the Seven of Pentacles. And maybe you've been in this Nine of Swords energy for a while here, and maybe you know it's time to move on with the Four of Wands, because you want passion. You don't want despair and lack and doubt and to be singled out in the workplace, or to feel like there's not much passion. And I think this speaks volumes that there is a wonderful opportunity that's making its way to you, Scorpio. But you just have to understand that whatever you encounter, I feel if it is a negative experience, which I think you may encounter, I do. This Nine of Swords energy is anxiousness. It's like you're looking for answers. Maybe you're just really down or depressed coming to work. And I think the cycle is ending, that you've got the number 9. So I feel like the cycle is coming to an ending here. And it's the Wheel of Fortune is bringing you new lucrative opportunities to make money. Again, it could be new opportunities that do have a lot of competition. So do have a lot of other people vying for the job, vying for the role. But I feel for a lot of you with this Virgo energy, it could be a Virgo boss of some kind as well. And the Four of Swords really reiterates that whatever's happening around you now, I feel like you're coming out of a slumber. It all has to pan out this way for one reason or another here, Scorpio. Because the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like you're building up to something here. You've either been collecting data or funds or experience or skills, or credit points if you're working towards a qualification of some kind. And if you've been on a path of higher learning in some regard, it's all going to pay off. I feel like you're going to receive a beautiful opportunity here, one that will actually come with a decent paycheck, great dividends or benefits of some kind here, and it will be something that people will be envious over. So they'll be envious of your success or progress is what I'm seeing here. And I feel for those that have been unemployed for a long time, I feel like there's a creative pursuit that's starting, because the Hermit energy is an autonomous figure. He is quite creative, reflective, and artistic. So for those that have some sort of creative enterprise that they would like to commence, might be a little bit discouraged about competition. But remember, whatever happens here, you may deem it as negative, but really it's actually going to reward you. There's a reason why there's competition or people coming to you. Maybe this is customer complaints or internal fights happening within the workplace of some kind here. I feel like it's all for a reason. Double whammy, Wheel of Fortune, luck, fate, chance, destiny, hope, magic, wishes, things coming to fruition is definitely on your side here, Scorpio. So very, very exciting. I will leave it at that. If you wanted a private reading for more guidance, please feel free to contact me. Otherwise, beautiful reading.